Regular price, $86. Here you do have a choice of fragrance. You can do the vanilla summer bloom, or you can do the golden amber nectar. One is the summer, one is the winter.
Yeah, so it it goes like this. So basically, that's how it pairs up.
Yeah.
But you would use this booster if you're using someone else's shampoo conditioner, or even the shampoo conditioner that we just had, because that one's not acclimated to weather.
Okay.
But you add this booster in, so you're going to either add it to the conditioner or you're going to replace the conditioner. The booster has to be the last thing you use before you bring in the mist. So that's how you can acclimate, someone else's shampoo conditioner, someone else's treatment. That way, if you start from the base, in other words, cleansing, if you can start with that being acclimated to temperature, to climate, then you bring in the AccliMist. Well, that is the universal, that is the canvas maker. From there, then you've now hit another plateau where you're going to be able to walk into relative humidity of 90% and feel the confidence that you have like a raincoat on your hair that will not allow water to penetrate into the hair shaft, so you're not going to frizz up. You will keep your style, not frizz up, but if you have any style put into the hair, it will remain that way. That's why I said I'm never making another mist. I can't.
Look what happens.
And so that there's no water in it.
There's no water.
So that means you have moisture in your hands, which is a good thing. So you're not dry.
Yep.
But if you add water in the shower, you see that it starts going from a liquid to a cream, but it's also reversing. This is that gel. So you're seeing it because we have that color to it, the cream. If you stop giving it energy, it starts going back. Look, it's morphing.
Disappears.
It's going back to its original state, the liquid state. This is why, and that's the base of everything that you see that's to do with acclimating to temperature, to climate. That's the breakthrough. That's what I'm now applying a patent for.
My GPS knows if I'm in Florida or Pennsylvania, and now Tweaked knows if I'm in Florida or Pennsylvania, so I can have the perfect hair day, no matter what the weather, no matter what the season. This is also giving you 98% reduction in hair breakage. All you do is choose your fragrance. You want the vanilla summer bloom, you want the golden amber nectar. They're $86 today. They're $32.99. Always the best time to shop Tweaked is when Dennis is in the house. Dennis is in the studio. Dennis is in Pennsylvania and our new studios, because oftentimes you're not able to bring back large quantities.
No.
In fact, sometimes you can't even reproduce what you did last year.
Or last week.
Or last week.
Because
of the ingredients?
Yeah, exactly. Like when we're wild crafted and weather, like one tornado comes through and it can wipe out an entire village, right?
That makes sense.
Although thanks to everyone out there, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, every time you purchase a product, we're also giving back. So not only creating jobs, but we've rebuilt even a hurricane shelter that's all concrete. Because it's pretty sad when you see their bamboo huts just being ripped up and then destroyed, and they have to rebuild and rebuild. And people get hurt as well. So this hurricane shelter that's all out of concrete is also used as a school. So, and I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for everyone out there. So thank you every time you purchase. And there's some that go back.
Right, you also support the communities
that
help you harvest these
we want to keep
raw ingredients.
This is how you keep the traditions alive, to keep the children there to carry it through.
Right.
Because if there's no work, if there's no money, then it actually breaks up the family as well. It breaks up the tradition because they have to find it somewhere, and they have to eat. So we go in and we create the jobs for them, and that's why I've been all over the world doing this, and I've just hit a point now at 25 years, 26 years, I'm pretty tired. I have to worry about my own family too now.
Right.
I've neglected them over the last few years because I put so much into this, but I'm leaving you in good hands because you look, it doesn't get better.
That. You can sense the passion in Dennis's voice. You can sense that this is his heart, this is his soul, this is his reason for bringing back an incredible brand like Tweaked. But this is the booster. So if you want the booster, it is going quickly. It's brand new today. This is your last chance. And by the way, there's a lot in that booster. There's 16 ounces. They last a long time. All you do is choose the summer or the winter fragrance. You're going to add it to your purchase of our today's special, which we'll remind you of before we wrap up the show. So we'll leave that available for everyone. Okay, we have a this day only. This is very exciting. This is what we do during Beauty Report. We bring you the best in beauty. We make it a destination. We do all the launches. We do all the world premieres. We tell you all the tips and trends, and we go back to certainly